Yeah, so we're going to be sharing about how we've started kind of the entrepreneurship track in our school district. We started as an incubator for our high school students and are going to be entering our 6th year with that incubator. But we've also expanded that programming to our middle school during school hours and in the after school space for our 6th graders at the elementary level, our 4th and 5th graders, and have then also embedded it into our 3rd grade social studies curriculum in the Missouri history unit that's required for all students in the state of Missouri. And the reasoning is we really wanted to make sure that all of our students in the Webster Groves School District graduate with the entrepreneurial mindset. We know that they're not all going to be entrepreneurs, and that's not our aim, but our goal is that they have that mindset and those skill sets that they need to go out there and be an entrepreneur or be an intrapreneur. So that's what we're going to be discussing, some of the how did we get started, what have we learned along the way, and how we've obtained some resources and funding, and really also just there to answer any questions people have. But it's been an amazing opportunity for us to connect with our community and get our businesses involved in the school in a way that's not just asking them for funding for sports or different groups, but really a way to connect with them and their knowledge and make them feel really part of our community. We have formed a great relationship with our Chamber of Commerce. One of my newest favorite stories is I just wrapped up the year with my students, and we have a gentleman at Regions Bank who's been working with my students all year. And we have a CPA who's part of our chamber who works with my students all year. And, when the gentleman from the bank came in, he said to all of my students, you always, as an entrepreneur, need to have a good banker, you need to have a CPA, and you need to have an attorney. And he said, you now have for sure the CPA and the banker. And when I was going through my students' reflections at the end of the year, several students mentioned, my friend Danny at Regions. And I was like, man, that is amazing that so many students are walking away with someone that they really feel like is a friend who's going to be able to provide financial advice to them over the years. I shared that with him, and he was just like, this is great. He's like, I can't believe that we already have these connections at this age. So I love that relation. It's a real relationship that they have with these mentors and subject matter experts that come into our incubator space. But we have graduates now who are graduating from college who are part of our first program. Many have received full ride scholarships because of the work that they've done in the program. We have one young man who's at a university in Texas, and he just got a internship guaranteed for the next 3 years with BP and a full ride scholarship with BP for the next 4 years. And he says it's all because of the skills that he learned in the program, the networking, the seeking opportunities. And, I've got students that are now graduating college that are going into business or going into education. One student said that the best thing she took out of the program was learning that it was okay to fail. Mm-hmm. And she hopes that her students will know that it's okay to fail in her classroom and that we're just going to restart and get to the next level and just try again. So those are some of the takeaways that I love